When it comes to asking for referrals, timing really is everything, and this is kind of where the art kicks in. I can give you the formula. It's basically when value has been delivered and value has been recognized, but there's really more to it than that. Certainly, you have to pay attention to the personality of the individual. Are they open? Are they outgoing? Are they the kind of person that lets you into their life quickly? So that means they'll let you into the lives of others quickly. Or maybe they're kind of guarded, like my dad, who was a statistician. Boy, it was tough to get in front of him for really anything. And so you have to certainly pay attention to that. But value recognized. Well, how do you know value recognized? Well, people are giving you value recognizing statements, right? You're hearing thank you. You're hearing appreciate you persisting to set the appointment up. Appreciate the information that you're providing. Appreciating all the great insightful questions you're asking. All the various times you hear people say thank you for various ways that you bring value. And now you know value is being recognized. But the main thing is you don't really want to wait for those. It's great when they come. And those are leverageable moments. You at least can promote referrals. Don't keep us a secret. Great, glad you're seeing value. Never too busy to be a resource for other people you care about. But then, of course, we want to make sure that we have value discussion on the agenda, that we make sure we check in with folks about the value. Now, here's a gutsy way to check in around value. Say, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are we with you right now? Now, you're going to get a number, right? Now, maybe they'll say 8 or 9, which you say, well, that's pretty good. We'd like to be a 10. What does it take to get to a 10? And you're still at that place where you can probably have a conversation around referrals and introductions. If you get a 7, they're probably being polite and really think you're a 6, which means you probably have some work to do. Now, one thing some people like to do is just give their clients a little heads up that at the meeting, you're going to have a value discussion. So as you're confirming the meeting, or as your assistant's confirming the meeting, or you're sending an email, say, by the way, one of the things I want to do near the end of the meeting is just check in to see how we're doing, make sure our communication is where it needs to be, make sure our working relationship overall is where it needs to be. So just wanted you to be prepared for that. If there's anything that's bothering you, please come ready to tell me about it. And certainly we'd like to find out what's working for you as well. So you can do that on the phone. You can do that with an email. So they're prepared for that. They're not surprised. Now, if you do value discussions on a fairly regular basis, they get pretty short, right? Usually there's not a lot to talk about because they're used to you doing that. One thing you can also do is let them know ahead of time as you're starting to work together. One thing that we're going to do on a pretty regular basis, with your permission, is check in and make sure communication is where it needs to be, and make sure that that we're meeting your expectations. And if anything isn't working, we want to hear from you, and certainly we want to hear what is working. So as we get together, you can expect me to bring that up. And they go, well, okay, I appreciate that. That's important. And so that now they know pretty much it's coming, and it becomes part of the working relationship. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you haven't yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you do that, because we're putting all kinds of fresh material on here. I'm writing a new book, and I'm going to have some new videos related to that pretty soon. And so as a subscriber, you'll get that on a regular basis. So this is Bill Cates, leaving you with a question: who are you going to be introduced to today? Thanks for watching.